All right, let's get into it. We're doing a deep dive today on a very specific, but let's be honest, a super critical piece of hardware for any pro installer.
One of those little black boxes that just makes everything work.
Exactly. We are talking about the Blustream RX70-CS HDBaseT Receiver.
Think of this as your shortcut to understanding the pretty complex world of high-definition video distribution.
And the core problem it's built to solve is, well, it sounds simple, but it's not. How do you get a huge amount of data? We're talking 4K at 60 hertz.
And all your control signals.
And all your control signals reliably over a really long distance with just a single CTA cable.
That is the mission. And this little box is the answer. Its main job is to take all that stuff, the HDMI video, the bidirectional IR, RS232, and just extend it. And often it's powered by the matrix it's connected to.
So let's kick off with the cornerstone specs, range and resolution.
The big numbers everyone wants to see.
Right. For your standard 1080p video, the flexibility is huge. You're looking at a range of up to 70 meters. But, and there's always a but, when we talk about this much data, we hit a bit of a physics wall with the really demanding stuff.
You do.
If you're running that uncompressed, full-fat 4K 60 Hz 4.4.4 video, that distance tightens up a lot, down to 40 meters.
And in a big commercial space, 40 meters can be cutting it close.
So what's the tech that even makes 40 meters possible? Because that's still impressive.
It is. The reason it can do that is because it's using advanced HDBaseT technology and, more specifically, something called advanced color space conversion.
CSC. That's the secret sauce, isn't it?
That's exactly it. CSC is what intelligently sort of manages that massive 18 Gbps pipeline. It squeezes it down to fit over the cable without any visible loss in quality. That is the real headache this thing solves.
And Blustream built in a really smart failsafe, right?
They did. There's an automatic downscaling feature. So if you send a 4K signal to it, but the screen on the other end is an older 1080p display, the receiver just handles it.
It just converts it on the fly.
Yep, converts it to 1080p automatically. It's a huge deal for making sure things just work.
It ensures fewer angry phone calls after the job is done. But look, video is only half the story. Let's talk about the system integration features, because that's where the real value is.
Yeah, let's get into power and control. It's all about managing the whole ecosystem.
So it's got bidirectional IR and RS232.
Which means you can control your source device, say your Blu-ray player in the rack, from the display location, and vice versa. It's a two-way street for control.
And the feature that I think installers will absolutely love is the power solution, PC, or power over cable.
And specifically bidirectional PACE. That bidirectional part is key.
Why is that so important?
Because it means the receiver can be powered directly from the Blustream matrix it's connected to, so no need for a local power outlet behind the display.
So you don't need to call an electrician just to install an outlet.
Exactly. Imagine doing that for 100 displays. That's a massive saving in labor and pure complexity. It's just efficient.
And we can't wrap this without talking about audio. It's not just an afterthought here.
Not at all. It's critical for high-end installs. It supports ARC, the audio return channel, which is great for smart TVs. And it has simultaneous audio breakout.
Meaning you can pull the audio out?
Yep. You can pull the audio signal right off the HDMI stream and send it to a soundbar or an amplifier through either a Toslink or a 3.5mm analog output, all while passing through formats like, Dolby Atmos or DTS HD.
So if we pull this all together, what does it mean? The RX70-CS is this. Incredibly high-spec, very flexible tool. It's HDCP 2.2 compliant, TAA compliant. It just does the fundamental job keeping your signal perfect over long distance.
And for anyone looking to spec this, the price today is sitting at $418. It also comes with a really solid 5-year warranty.
That's a strong vote of confidence. Okay, let's leave you with a final thought to mull over. The casing on this thing is, well, it's tiny. We're talking 140 by 84 by 18 millimeters.
It's incredibly slim.
And when you think about everything packed inside that tiny chassis, 18 Gbps data rates, that smart CSC processing, bidirectional power, a full control suite, it really makes you wonder.
Where are you going with this?
How much more power and how many more features can we physically shrink down before we just hit some kind of fundamental wall?